Hey now, what's up now? We are live. It's Saturday night. Yeah, it is. This is Show Me Your Picks. Sandra, Brendan, Charles along. What's happening, guys?
Hello. Cold.
Hello, guys.
Great night to be streaming, everybody.
It
Yes.
is.
Yes, it is.
It is. We are talking George Harrison tonight. We are approaching Christmas. We are running straight toward it.
Man.
Yeah,
Christmas.
it's the 17th
Christmas.
already. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Ah, can't.
It's
I
coming
hope
in
you got
quick,
your
man.
ducks in a row and your Christmas shopping all done.
Yeah, what is it, like 6, 7, 8 days? I don't know.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Week from
Yeah,
tomorrow.
next week is Christmas Eve.
That's it.
Rah!
Yeah, that's right. So
Oh my
this we are on December 17th,
Nice.
2022. Next Saturday night is Christmas Eve. We will not have a Show Me Your Pick next Saturday. And we will be celebrating, as you will, Christmas. So yes, this will be our last Show Me Your Pick of 2022. It's nice to see all of you. We're going to be doing some 10-shot rock and roll trivia later. Let's see. Let's reach in here. And we're going to be giving away yet another.
I read it.
George.
I had it upside down.
There's a private chat for those that are not aware.
I read it. I wrote it. Hey, you guys. Now, is that
Yeah,
from
but-
Live
Yeah,
Sowell won
thank
one
you.
of these things last week.
is that from Goonies, Andy Carson, or is that from a show called The Electric Company when I was a kid? 'Cause I don't know if that's
Wow.
worldwide
I
or.
don't know where it was in the
The
chat.
electric company. I
Do you remember that,
it.
Charles? You do?
I remember it. Yeah,
All right,
dude.
good. So, well, which one? Yes, which one? Electric Company or Goonies? Oh, Goonies?
I remember both.
Yeah.
I remember both real well. The electric company, though, is
man,
talking old school.
That's
Old
old.
school, Brendan.
Yeah. Well, I am old, so.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
really, really immature, so I don't know. You know.
Oh, me too, man.
It balances out. It's good to see everybody, man.
Yeah, right
I
on.
don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Oh, there's Andy.
Goonies.
It's looking like we got some people in the chat. I hadn't
Dude.
opened my chat.
It's cram. It's
Brian.
flying, dude. You might want to find out who's here
Brian
because there are a lot.
I'm seeing
I
a
have
lot
not
of
opened it.
coolness
There is.
on my screen here.
Yep.
Let's open it. There it is. Boom. All right. So I'm
Whoa.
parked at the bottom with Brian S. Guitar. What's up, Brian? Good to see
Hey,
you,
Brian.
man.
Good to see you, Brian.
I'm
Right on, bro.
seeing the Live Wires reunion show up there. Can't wait
Yeah.
for that on Monday. Good to see you,
December
dude.
19th. Yep, 9 p.m. Be there.
Right
on
on.
the calendar.
Ed is in the house. Good to see Ed,
What's up, Ed?
as always.
Right on,
Up,
Ed.
Ed made us that cool intro video at the start of
Ed
the
does some good stuff.
show. Thank you for that.
Hey, Ed,
Ed.
thanks for the Pantera ones, man. Those are cool. Thank you, too. Thanks as well.
We have Ian's Guitar Shack in the house. Good to see
Right
you.
on,
dude.
Ian. Right
The
on,
Guitar Hack is here. Good to see Hack. What's up,
Hey,
bro.
dude?
Guitar hack.
Right on. Dave Z is with us. What's up, Dave?
Dave.
All
Hey,
right.
Right on, brother.
Detroit representing.
BC Ruchik, 581. How you doing?
Yeah.
Andy Carson is here.
Andy.
Who'd you say, Sandra? BC Rich 581?
BC Rich 581 just
Yeah.
popped in, as well as Charles 75N just popped in. Yo Polly Walnuts just popped in.
What's up, Paul?
Good to see all three of you
John
guys.
Destain, I don't know if we mentioned him,
Man,
but
they're coming in fast.
Gotcha.
John's
Good to
rock.
see you, John.
John rocks.
Hip Metal Works
Very
is
cool.
here. Good to see you.
Hey,
Dude.
Metalworks.
Coming in fast, folks.
Right on. Good to see you guys. If you're just getting here, please say hello. Happy Saturday. This is Show Me Your Pick. We're talking George Harrison tonight. A bunch of cool George Harrison guitar picks. Some new stuff too, showing you in the
Nice.
memorabilia world. too. It's Christmas 2022. We're vastly approaching it here in another week, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's getting here quick.
Yep.
It is.
Gotta get my sleigh ready.
This year's flew by.
We are gonna be playing later on some 10-shot rock and roll trivia. Yeah. And we're
What
gonna
are they
give away
playing
a
for?
cool,
Yeah.
we're playing
Yeah.
for this cool George Harrison pick. Right
Very nice.
there.
That's cool. That's very cool.
And we got something on the reverse over here. Look.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Hitman's in the house. Hello, Dwight Bailey.
What's up, boy?
Right.
Thanks
So
for
we're
popping
playing
in.
for that. Yeah.
Evening
And
Tuesday.
some cool questions too lined up for you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
It's R2. Do we say hi, R2?
R2, what's up, brother?
R2 in the house. R2,
Hey,
R3, Lock and Nut, our Van Halen brother. What's up,
Yeah.
dude? Good to see you.
Yeah.
I'm seeing out there in the collector's world, the people's guitar pick collections are growing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some right now that folks are sending me.
Nice.
Yeah, goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There's quite a few going around.
yeah.
Quite a
Any
few
you
posts,
care to
pictures.
screen share or no?
We are, well, let me see. Yeah, why don't I do that? I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go
I mean,
ahead.
it is
And
showing
he's in the
you
chat too. He's in the chat too. So let me
Oh,
Excellent.
let me
very
get it
nice.
ready over here on this side, and I'll share over there. Hang on.
I also want to mention that Guitar Hack is in the chat right now, and I know that was it Charles that had something from him to open?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. As a matter of fact, thank you, Sandra. I didn't want to forget that. Yep.
All right.
Hack is here right now.
Okay. Let me let's go ahead and do that. I've got my other stuff
Oh, yeah. man.
yanked up and we can show that. So you have an unboxing from the
You wanna
Guitar
highlight
Hack,
that,
Charles.
Yeah, you see, you guys all know Hack. He's got, well, you guys have heard me kind of talk about his channel in the last couple of years. I think he's got one of the best guitar channels, music channels / musician channels on YouTube. I've said it before. I think he's one of the most humble guys on the planet, certainly in our community. He's an incredibly gifted guitar player. He knows how to play the blues. I'm totally envious of his skills, and I love his channel. He and I communicate back and forth, and he's been gracious enough to hook me up with his latest mug. Check that
Oh,
out.
nice. Check it. Nice. Very
He's a
cool.
class act
Look at
through
that.
and through. I love you, Hack. You absolutely rock.
Very nice mug.
And I
That's
promise
cool.
to drink gallons of coffee through this mug. Very cool. Thank you. Thank
That's
you so
awesome.
much,
Right
brother.
on.
You
That's
rock,
really
bro.
cool.
Thank you, brother.
Nice
Excellent.
looking mug.
But hey, excellent. Excellent.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
It's very
Makes
hard.
me
to
want to make
read
coffee
the
now,
chat right
Charles.
I'm already drinking out of a mug that my daughter got me. This is check this bad boy out. It's a dragon mug, fire breathing dragon.
Nice.
I love this
Right
mug.
on.
My daughter Taylor gave it to me as a gift. Actually, I swiped it from her, but my story is she gave it to me as a gift. Okay.
Okay. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool, you guys. Very nice.
All right.
Okay. Jeff K. I don't know if he just must have popped in,
Hey, Jeff.
or I just noticed his
Jeff.
name.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen
Come on,
him before.
Jeff.
Guitar Man 45. What's up?
Yep.
Guitar
What's
man,
up,
right there,
guys?
brother. Right there, man.
Got a lot Get
Thanks
26
to
watching right
everybody
now.
for
Very
being
nice.
here. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, the electric company, Brennan, you were talking about it. I see Ed in the chat talks about it. They had a catchy tune, man. It's kind of in the back. Half the song lyrics are in the back of my head.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah,
but
there's a catchy song, man. I'm gonna have to Google that after the show, man.
I grew up
We
on
need to go
that.
retro, bro.
Sesame Street, Electric Company, and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, all those things. Magic Garden, all those shows.
How about HR Puff and stuff? Did you ever go
I
down
watched
that
a little
rabbit
bit
hole?
of that.
Yeah,
I did see some of that. Yeah.
I swear to God, the innuendo.
Oh,
It's
dude,
worth taking the 20-minute trip down a couple of those videos on YouTube just to hear the innuendo. It's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
you look back at that stuff, you're like, oh.
HR puffin stuff, puffin
Yes.
stuff.
It would
Yes.
amaze you, Sandra. It would amaze you. It would blow your mind, man.
No, I know.
You
I
want to
know.
talk about?
Yeah,
We're gonna be talking about
Welcome.
psychedelics here in a little bit when we talk about
Super
Jordan
Mardi
stuff.
Gras.
It was mainly all about smoking weed, but it was all innuendo, and
Yeah.
it was a kids show. I used to watch it. When I was, I don't know, 10 years old. That along with Wonderama was more like 7 years old.
Yeah, Bob McAllister, man.
I remember
Wonderama.
when the Hudson brothers came on Wonderama, and I was like 8. I must have been 8. It was pre-Beatles, bro. I'm pretty sure now that I think about it. In my world, because my brother exposed me to the Beatles.
Yeah,
But
some of you may remember the Magic Garden. I don't know if that was a countrywide thing or just the East Coast.
I don't remember Magic Garden.
But Magic Garden
Oh,
was
shit.
was Paula and Carol,
Oh, sorry.
and they had like the Chuckle Patch. They had Sherlock the Pink Squirrel. They had a whole bunch of other stuff, but they would always say your name, hi, so and so, I see blow, so and so. They never said my name because my name wasn't common. But a couple of years ago, welcome back, T. A couple of years ago, Meg and I went and saw them. It was like some 50th anniversary of their show.
What?
And we met them. We met them after the show, and you could take a little video of them, and they finally said my name. I was like, yay!
Wow.
54. I'm like, you said my name. But no, that was a lot
I
of
remember the
fun.
banana splits too.
Well, a lot of those shows, though, Mr. Green Jeans. Yeah, the banana splits. Mr.
Yeah.
Green Jeans, was he from Captain
Blackjack
Kangaroo?
How you doing?
The banana splits were awesome.
Being in New Jersey. Hello.
Dude, the banana splits
up,
had like a
Dan?
horror movie or something.
What's up, Blackjack?
I remember Captain Kangaroo. Big
Yeah.
time.
Kangaroo,
I also
yeah.
remember Hobo Kelly. Hobo
Bozo
Kelly
Bozo
was
the
in the room.
Clown and Howdy Doody and
Howdy Doody, yeah.
There's a shit ton of them.
Wow.
Man, oh,
Anyways, Tony, you got any new stuff you want to show
man. Yeah,
us?
sorry. Sorry.
Well, what I'm gonna do
You guys
is
started this now.
I'm gonna show some new stuff from.
You guys want to see an eye infection?
Yeah, break it out.
No, you don't.
No, we
No,
don't.
no,
No one wants to.
No.
No.
These guys have seen it. It's
Yeah, you don't want to see that. No.
you don't.
I'm gonna show, and I've got it pulled
Right.
up here now.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna show.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see this collection.
I'm gonna show
Okay. Threaten me with
Polly
a good
Walnut. I'm gonna show Polly Walnut's new stuff here that he sent me.
It's
in a
okay if we
window.
show you.
Polly, what's going on, bro?
All right, all right.
Okay.
Oh, you ate one.
All
Yeah, that's
right.
pretty cool.
So this is some of his new stuff.
That's cool. It's an Eddie one.
Yeah, that's an
Edvard.
84 pick right there. dude.
Edvard Van Allen.
Yeah, that's the other side of it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see what else he's got.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Right on, Polly.
That's awesome.
That is cool. Nice.
All right. Let's see here. There we go.
That's cool.
Cool, Polly.
Love it.
Right on.
Yeah,
dude.
very nice. All right.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think I'll probably pop over to the chat now.
All right.
All right, babe.
kiddo.
May your
See
guitar
you in a bit.
gently weep. See you later.
Okay.
See you
Here it
soon.
comes.
Hey, Gretsch Zeppelin, Blackjack Guitar. It's good to see both of you guys, man.
Yeah,
Right
it
there
is.
at you.
So we're talking about the quiet Beetle tonight, huh?
The quiet one.
The quiet one.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Well, I mean that's what they called him, but I
Made
don't
a
know.
lot of noise though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's my favorite. Ringo, him and Ringo are my favorites, but George, I love the traveling Wilburys and some of his solo stuff. You know, it's great. He was definitely quite the songwriter and musician. You know, better than us.
Well, my gateway into at my age to the Beatles, Charles, was Paul McCartney and Wings, and then discovering as I grew up, you know, who the Beatles were, who all their solo stuff too, you know.
Yep.
But that's where it started with me, was Paul McCartney and Wings as a kid.
Yeah. I remember Paul McCartney and Wings.
Yeah.
You know, Band on the Run was freaking huge, man. I mean,
Right.
they made their own way with Wings and him and Linda. I remember that from my high school days. But my brother gave me, when I was like, I want to say 10 years old, maybe 11 years old, he gave me 245s with this green apple in the middle. I'll never forget it. And one had Revolution and the other had Help, I think, was one on it. And then I forget the other two songs, actually. But I remember those two songs, and I wish I still had those 45s.
Right.
And so I was listening to that, and those songs I just said are considered, other than like I Am the Walrus and Mean Mr. Mustard, those are some pretty hardcore Beatles songs. I mean, those are rockin' Beatles songs. I immediately gravitated to those. And then my brother comes over like a year later, 2 years later, when I was like 12. And he hands me a little stack of albums. I think there was 4 albums in there, and one of them was Goathead Soup. Freaking Stones, and my whole life changed at that moment, guys. I'm just going to say it. However, my first memories of the Beatles, other than those, you know, what was played on the radio, because we listened to AM radio, 93 KHJ, LA. That was the station I grew up on. Was their movies.
Right.
They were played, man. I remember, and the movie Help was, you know, it was a big deal. And so my first real exposure to the Beatles was more their movie star acting abilities, you know, them in the movies.
Yellow Submarine, man.
Yellow Submarine, dude.
Freaking love that movie.
It's funny, you look at it as a kid and you look at it now and you just go, oh my God. Completely different deal, you know.
I've been trying to find that forever because someone bought the rights and they won't play it or sell it or anywhere. It's nowhere to be found.
No kidding. No kidding. I did not know that.
Yep. Anyway, sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you're good, bro. That's really my I never saw him in concert, never saw Wings. Remember Wings? That was a big deal. Paul McCartney and Wings was a real big deal.
Yeah. Did they do a James Bond was Live and Let Die Wings? Paul McCartney and Wings?
I believe it was.
Yeah.
I believe it was, yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
Again,
I saw him not with Wings, but I saw him at a big outdoor stadium show about 1990. He played Raleigh.
He did something like recently, like this year. He was somewhere. Meg showed me. It was somewhere on Instagram where these people were like at a restaurant eating, and all of a sudden, a curtain comes down, and there's Paul McCartney with a guitar just singing. I forget what it was. I got to find it, but they were just like, you know, like, holy crap, Paul McCartney's singing right in front of me. We're eating dinner. You know, I don't know what it was for, but yeah, she told me about that. It was great. That would be awesome, man. You're at a restaurant, and all of a sudden you see like you're freaking a Beatle, you know, or someone from
Crazy.
that, you know, era. Like
Yeah.
holy crap, so cool.
Crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Craziness.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they've all gone on to do a bunch of solo stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Harrison as well.
Yeah, yeah. The Wilburys, like we said, his own
I
solo
like
career.
the Wilburys. That's right.
I love the Wilburys.
Yeah,
You know, R.I.P. George, R.I.P. Tom Petty, Roy Orbison.
I know.
So Ringo marries Catherine Bach.
Yeah.
And he does that. And for the last 5 minutes, I got to apologize, you guys. I've been trying to think of the name.
Caveman.
Thank you so much.
Caveman is the movie. I know where you were
love
going.
that movie.
Right.
That's a
That is one of my
fantastic.
favorite flicks, and the
I love
fact
that
that it
movie.
stars Ringo Starr is just.
Dennis Quaid too was in it.
Nelson,
Yeah.
what's up, dude? Good
There's
to see
all
you, man.
kinds of really great
Oh,
actors in it.
and I don't know, not Lyle.
What's her
Alzado,
name
but
from? What's her name? The
Oh
blonde
yeah,
girl.
yeah. Shelley
I was gonna say Diane.
Long. Shelley
you're right.
Long.
I was gonna say Diane.
And there-
How crazy is that?
Right, and there was one guy from the Raiders, not Lyle Alzado. There was another guy.
Oh,
But,
Matuzak, John Matuzak.
Yeah, he was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
crab
that
leg
was-
that stuck to his
that was
nose.
it.
That was a
So-
great
Freaking love
freaking
that
movie.
movie.
Oh, Sandra, you just put it in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a I love that movie.
God, I could talk about that movie for a while. Remember the Tyrannosaurus Rex that keeps coming back to torment
Oh,
him?
yeah.
And then he gives him the weed plant and he shoves
Yeah.
the big weed plant and he just like stubbing it, and he's like going like this with his hands.
Uh,
Oh God, that's brilliant.
Or
Just
but
brilliant.
or when
Yeah.
or when they were doing, you know, they had the bonfire going, and the blind guy, they kept putting his hand in the fires, and they would start
Screaming
singing, you
in
know.
time, right?
Yeah.
How cool, man.
Great movie. Great. I'm gonna have to watch that now. Damn.
Yeah, Lana.
I've seen that in many
Yeah.
moons.
A Took Alunda Lana. A Took was his character. A Took. Freaking great.
So I look at this guy down here and all these timelines that we all always talk about. He's my older brother's age, so you know he all roads, but
Yeah.
you know, a couple of dirt paths along the way, or yeah.
Oh, that's cool, Hack. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Well, you know who dressed as a caveman, you guys? David Lee Roth.
Yeah,
All roads, guys. That's how it works.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love it. Absolutely
That's
love
right.
it. Very cool.
Let me mention, it's nice to see you guys, and this is our favorite night of the week, Saturday. Show me your pick.
Yeah, man.
Andrew at the 5150 show is doing his Christmas show as we speak over on his channel. Please do click over there. Say hello to him as we celebrate Christmas. He'll be on for quite a while.
Yeah.
He's saying so.
Yeah, we popped over there before our show, and then probably pop over there later.
Yeah, we'll be over there at our conclusion here tonight. But yeah, he was doing his Christmas show
Very cool.
over there, and they have many guests, and yeah.
For a
Looks
little
like
bit,
good
right,
time
Charles?
over there.
Because Charles and I will have to work tomorrow, so for a little bit.
Yeah,
Well, tomorrow's
You
a
gotta work
regular
tomorrow?
day. Tomorrow is a regular day for us. You know,
You saying,
how we
Sandra?
roll, Brendan.
Yep. I just want to ask you if you could talk a little bit about Sub-Zero Heroes for a minute
yeah.
Absolutely.
before we go
Oh,
any
yeah.
deeper into George.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Thanks.
thankfully, Meg was here last week to explain more about where the money goes, and we are talking about Sub-Zero Heroes, which I've been doing since 2010, 2011, I think, and we do it every year in February. Get the local sheriff's group to the water rescue team and the winter water rescue team to cut a hole in the ice, cut a nice channel. We go with about between 1 and 200 people, and jump in the lake and then run out really quick. Yeah, something like that. And we do that to raise money and awareness for Alzheimer's disease. And so, like I said, I've been doing it for quite a while. I enjoy doing it. It's one of the highlights of my year. And yeah, so we're doing it again this year, February 25th. It's a Saturday. We'll be jumping between 11:45 and noon, somewhere around there. And we will be streaming. Someone will be holding my phone as we did last year.
We'll be live right here on the channel, yes.
Yeah, we'll be live. So you'll see me come out. I might use a few colorful words when I come out of the water, and then run up and get dressed, and then hang out with you for a little bit more. But it's a good time. Yeah. So if you click that link, the Boyce Blazers is the team name, but you can click the link and donate to me. That will go towards the team, and I am going to be giving away something. I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not going to show it, but I'll show it soon. But I will be giving away something that's kind of cool. I already told T-Cake about it. I think I told Sandra. I don't know if I told you, Charles, but I will tell you. And yeah, you guys it'll be cool. You'll enjoy it. So
yeah, keep us all informed, Brennan.
Yeah, man.
Right on.
Betcha. You betcha.
Absolutely.
So, what's the date on that again, Brendan?
So again, it's February 25th. We'll probably start streaming about. I think I'll probably start streaming about 11:30 maybe, Tony. I don't know.
Something like that.
Something
It'll
like
be
that.
right before lunch, right?
Yeah. So that'll be good. I know the lake's already frozen, so it's we'll see.
And what is the name of this
Very
lake
cool.
again? You trivia.
Yes, it's Berrien Park, so it's Berrien Lake. It's actually a reservoir. It's Berrien Park is the name of the place, in Berrien Lake. So Berean.
We'll be
Brendan.
covering that ice jump live here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Brendan, it's funny. You were not only on my mind this morning. You were a topic of you and your wife.
Oh.
And all those
Okay.
crazy people that you hang with up there were a topic of conversation in a backyard this morning between me and a
nice.
couple of guys.
Okay.
I walked up first pool of the day. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's 34 degrees. The water's not frozen, but it wishes it was. All right.
Yeah.
And so I pull the
Might as
skimmer
well.
lid off, and I plunge my arm down into the skimmer
Ooh.
up to the middle to there. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
And I had to keep my hand down in that skimmer for like 4 or 5 minutes,
Oh man.
in and out. I was going in and out with it, but it was brutal. And the very first thing I thought of was you, dude. And I said to myself, I said, this is kind of what Brendan jumps into, because it is pretty much exactly what you maybe a little colder.
Oh yeah.
You jump into, but it's in the border. It's in the yard. Let's put it that way. And
It's
I can't
anything
imagine.
under 40
Brendan,
degrees is in there.
Brendan,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I was laughing, and I looked over at the guy across from me, and I said, "Hey, bro," I said, "I know a guy," because he was talking about like being in the water. I said,
Yeah.
"No, I know a guy that'll take his wife by the hand and jump in this shit."
Yeah.
And he goes, "What?" I said, I explained to him. I said,
Yeah.
what it was for. And he goes, "Oh, because he thought you were completely nuts."
Well, I am.
I explained why you did this. And yeah, dude, you rock, man.
Oh,
You
awesome,
freaking
dude.
rock.
Thank you.
You rock, bro.
Thanks, man.
So Brendan's link is down in the description. It's in the shotgun position. First thing that you'll see. The Sub-Zero Heroes, and he keeps track of donations, and he's gonna have a drawing as we approach that jump. So
Yes, and if you have any, if you want to know any more about it, just shoot me an email or something like that, because I know it's near and dear to a lot of people, and sometimes people don't want to talk about it, and that's fair. That's understandable. But I've said before, if you know somebody that's going through it, Meg, my wife, has tons of information because she works for the organization. She's been with the organization for over 23 years, so she's got any information for any place in the country. She'll be able to point you in the right direction if you do have any questions or anything at all. So don't hesitate. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
but it does hit home here.
it hits a
on the
lot of
channel.
us. Yeah, it hits a lot of us here at the channel, and you know, I mean, we all know you can go a couple of degrees, 1 degree or 2 or 3 outside your family, and you'll know somebody that's been affected.
Yeah.
So
if you can help, that link is down in the description in first thing.
yeah, it's very
and
much
you'll see it.
appreciated. Any amount will help. Don't feel like, oh, I can
Yeah.
only give $1 or 2. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Whatever you can give is well received, and
Yeah.
we love everybody for doing it. And thank you for talking about it.
So last year he gave away a cool cigar box guitar.
Yes, I did.
With
I
the
won't be
Sub-Zero
giving away
Hair's
another one.
Ice Jump logo on it,
Yeah.
and it was lovely. So you got something.
I got something brewing, not a guitar, but something brewing. So
You can't talk about it now, but
No.
so yeah, please.
Too soon to
give
disclose?
what you can.
what's that?
Oh man, I was hoping you were going to show us what it was, man.
Uh,
It's cool. If you don't have it ready, that's cool. But
I
you're
don't.
also
It's not ready.
anticipating that it was
Nah,
ready.
we'll do it in the weeks to come. Yeah.
It'll probably
Very
be in the new year. Maybe the first show of the new year, Charles, or maybe New Year's Eve. We'll see if I have it.
That
done
would
by
be
then.
awesome. That would be awesome.
No, it's not an ice pick, Sala. It's heated underwear, heated bathing suit. Just kidding.
Man.
Anyway.
Man.
So speaking of New Year's Eve, so like I said, that this will be our last Show Me Your Pick of 2022. We're not going to have a broadcast next Saturday night. It is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to all of you. So we'll forego next Saturday night. But the following Saturday, you know what that is, December 31st, and we have not done one in the past couple of years on this channel, but this year we are, and we've lined up some coolness come New Year's Eve. We're going to go live at 11 p.m. Eastern on New Year's Eve, and we are calling it Fruitcake Tony's New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Nice.
We'll have a ton of guests. We'll count down 4 New Year's, all 4 time zones. Joe Wentz will be playing live in the first hour.
Yep, he's the house band. Joe Wentz.
Yeah. So we're going live at 11 on New Year's Eve right here. And, yeah. A lot of guests. Yeah.
It's some serious gourmet shit.
Yes, it is.
It's gonna be happening.
Yeah, it'll be a fun night, New Year's Eve. Goodness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Nelson Rodriguez, bro. I hadn't seen you in a little while. It's good to see you, dude.
What's up, Nelson? Ryan Hall popped in. Hey, Ryan.
Ryan, right on, brother.
Good
Very
to see
cool, man.
Ryan, yeah.
Very cool, dude.
Brewster Black.
Nice to see you guys.
Yeah,
Let me
man.
show you a couple of quick things on
What
the
you got there? A couple sticks?
on the news side of things.
Cool.
All right, what is this? All right, so this is a stick from Cinderella,
Oh, nice.
and this dude's name is Kevin, I guess, Valentine.
Okay.
And he was a drummer later on.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not the original drummer. Now I've got this right here, and that's an old Fred Curry Cinderella.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Hey, they're all good.
But that
Yeah,
is this fella played drums for Cinderella after Fred did. So that's that. And so check this out. Drumstick
Oh,
Beach
nice.
Boys. Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. Very
Yeah.
nice. Cool.
Wow.
Wood tip.
Freaking Beach Boys, man.
I know, man.
I listened to them when I was a kid with my neighbor across the street. We used to go in his garage and pretend we were the Beach Boys. You know, like kind of lip sync our own thing, making our own instruments out of freaking sticks.
Excellent.
And,
Air guitar band,
oh
bro.
yeah, man.
Garage band, air guitar.
Yeah.
That's even more badass.
Absolutely. Yeah. So much fun. So much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we could do the falsettos then because we were like 8, you know. So,
Man,
but that's freaking great.
Right.
Oh,
I used to I had this little transistor radio. And when I was like 11, 12, 13, I mean, I lived at the beach my whole life. But 11, 12, 13, I remember because it was all AM radio in my world to a point. And I had this little transistor radio, and I'd always have to make sure the batteries were fresh. And I would listen to that radio at the beach until the batteries died. And I would do it day in and day out all summer long, you know. But the Beach Boys were the Beach Boys were a staple in those days in California. They just played the airwaves, man.
Yeah, man. That was George Harrison in his transcendental meditation days.
And back in the USSR.
Yep.
Was a major tune in those days on AM radio.
Oh yeah, dude.
Then they'd play Eleanor Rigby, and shit, that's brilliant. Eleanor Rigby is a brilliant tune. I say was. It is a brilliant tune.
I know. You go back and those. I mean, they do bring you back. But I mean, I remember being in the back of my mom's car listening to AM radio and all that stuff was on. You know, in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
So, but. I mean,
would this be the early 70s?
Yes, the early. So I was born in early to mid. I was born in '68, so
okay,
probably mid
70s, probably 70, at least 76, 77, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe
so,
10.
yeah.
Do you have recollection of stuff earlier than like 6 years old, 7 years old, Brendan, at all, or
no, not normally. No, not really. Maybe 5. I go back as far as 5. That's about it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's music. To be honest with you, you know, a lot of it's music stuff that my parents had in the house.
Sure.
I think I talked about it before. Pink Floyd. You know, they had Dark Side of the Moon. So of course you hear Money. You hear, ooh, they said bullshit. You know, you're like laughing as a kid, right?
Yeah.
And some of the other stuff they listen to some wacky stuff like Cheech and Chong, all kinds of stuff though. But we had a record player. My dad used to love these old 78s. He liked old school stuff. And he would break out these 78s. It was just so cool. So cool.
My dad did the same thing, and I was trying to think of. He had. God, who was that he listened to? It was like, I want to say, it wasn't Trini Lopez. It was like, shit. No, I really wish I remembered. But I wish I had them now. They were 78s. They were old school, bro. Yeah. Old school.
But there was a lot of Beatles, and I know I told this story too, that my dad's a retired NYPD cop, and he worked all the shows at Shea. So he was there for the Beatles' last show at Shea Stadium.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he told stories.
Samuel, thanks.
He told stories about how insane and nuts it was. You know, just screaming. You could hardly hear the band from all the fans screaming, especially the girls, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have any other stories like that. But he got to see him live. That's so cool.
I know.
But
it's so funny. Those guys had such shitty audio in those days that they quite literally could have sucked live and literally ridden on just their recording history as their introduction to, because live they sounded horrible.
Yeah, but really it didn't matter because you couldn't hear them anyway because of the fans, so it really didn't matter.
I find that kind of crazy. Everyone wants to see them live, but you really can't hear them live because everybody's screaming.
Right.
How crazy a time was that?
I guess you got to see Beatlemania instead because I don't know.
We grew up on that, Brian.
Yeah.
We grew up on that. I'm sorry, Brendan. We grew up on that. Beatlemania remember Beatlemania was a huge big deal. In LA, I can remember it doing the tour for several years, Beatlemania. I can remember it being advertised for the first time, and I have like a vision in my mind because they played it on the television. It was on freaking television, and we had,
Yeah.
It was a weird time then, bro. But I can remember them showing the original lineup of the guys who did Beatlemania on TV. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. But like we were talking about Harrison being the quiet Beatle, but he was probably one of the busiest. He did a lot of. He was big into films and production. He produced a lot of films. He did Life of Brian from Monty Python. That movie Time Bandits, which was kind of weird, but it was like a futuristic thing.
I remember Time Bandits.
He did a lot of that stuff. Yeah,
huh.
But he did. He loved that stuff, and of course all their movies. We mentioned it before, but I'm gonna have to go back and watch all of those. This is great. What did he use? A Vox? I don't know.
It's funny. I assume, Brian and guys, that's what he used. I always have. Every time I think of either John or George, there's always a Vox little combo amp sitting behind them. But they had access to some of the most badass boutique amplifiers on the planet, being that they're from England. There's some of those vintage amps, and I'm not the guy. Brian is, and some of these guys who are into the vintage gear, like nerds, they know. But those guys, they had access to some of the most wonderful amplifiers, boutique amplifiers on the planet at that time. I would be curious to know. I've seen a couple of shows on some of the other YouTube channels when they go in deep about the Beatles. There's a lot of information, man. There really is.
I'm looking at some of the stuff, and George Harrison. He played a. I'm looking at guitars. I didn't get the amps yet. He played a lot of different stuff. He played a Gibson SG. He played a Squier Stratocaster. He played, of course, his Bangladesh Strat, right? He used the Fender Twin Reverb 68 Silverface and Let It Be in Abbey Road.
Wow.
Let's see, what else?
Wow. That's funny that he has access to anything, and that's what he chose to use.
Yep. And
that's a pretty big shout out to Fender right there.
He used a Maestro fuzz tone in the first two Beatles album, pedal.
Did he use a high watt? Any high watt amps? Like the Who did?
Yet. I have not seen yet.
Interesting.
Him and John Lennon both had Epiphone Casinos in the mid '60s with Bigsby's on them. That's cool. So, a lot of stuff, man. Phase shifter. I had a Maestro PS1A phase shifter. That's pretty cool.
R2R3 points out the obvious that George used a PV 5150.
Oh, so he did use a Vox Conqueror from Abbey Road Studios
and a Soldano.
That's funny.
He wishes, man. He'd have been freaking a space cowboy in those days, man. How over the top would that be?
But I think Brian might be talking about the AC30. So he had a 64 Vox AC30 for most of his Beatles career, which is cool.
That makes sense.
So,
that
makes a lot of
sense.
Yeah, there's a couple of pictures too with him playing it. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, very nice. Played a lot of guitars, man. Rickenbacker, Epiphone Casino, Fender Bassman amp. Wow.
Jay Turner's here tonight, Charles.
I saw him earlier. I mean, I forgot that I'd seen him. Good to see you, Jay. You rock, brother.
Hey, Jay. Merry Christmas, dude.
Yeah, man.
Old style fuzz face too, Charles. Pedal.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot of stuff. Wow. Yeah,
I imagine they had anything that they wanted.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Anything they wanted. Yeah, Brian S. says guitar god. There, I said it. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
I agree.
No doubt at all.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Question, and I don't actually know the answer. I'm going to throw it out there, and maybe the chat can clarify this for me. I always thought that the very first recorded lead solo in a rock song was. I didn't think George Harrison did it though. I thought John Lennon did it, and it's where he did the legato picking on a single string. And I forget the song. I don't think it was Help. I think it might have been in Revolution, maybe. But it's just like a solo. He plays a guitar solo.
Maybe.
Huh. Anybody?
Anybody in the chat know that one?
And so that's something that I've thought for several years now. I heard it on. I heard it on some radio station or something. But when I thought about it, I think it might have been in Revolution, but it's one single string he plays it on, and he basically just does legato picking. I find it just every time I hear it played on the radio, I laugh. I say, yeah.
What song is it, Charles?
I think it's Revolution. I believe so. I think so. No, I am so sorry. It's Back in the USSR. Yeah, it's that lead solo SSR. It's one single string. He blisters on the one string, and I was freaking impressed when I first heard it, because when you're learning to play guitar, it is not easy to legato pick consistently like that. It took me a very long time to get to where I could do it.
I wonder what guitar it was though. What guitar was it?
I believe he did it on. I believe he did it on a
Rocky.
I think he did it on a Vox. It sounds like it to me.
Okay.
Or a Casino. He could have probably got away with it on a Casino because he's playing it through through an AC30.
He had. I mean, I don't know. He had a Gretsch Duo Jet from 61 to 63, and then his famous Strat Rocky from 65 to 2001. So maybe it was the Duo Jet.
When I
or
hear
could
it,
have been, yeah.
When I hear it, I immediately think that, and that's all I'm basing it on. I'm probably wrong, but that's kind of what I think of when I hear it. And back in the USSR, it's supposed to be the first bona fide lead guitar solo in a rock and roll band. Some statistic of some kind, Beatles statistic. It's pretty killer though when he does it.
That's cool.
It's not the most intricate, but it's for the Beatles. It freaking rocks, man. I mean, that's one of the most rocking songs anyway.
They pioneered a lot of stuff. They really did.
They did. They go a little more psychedelic with, Toe Jam Football and all that, and
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Their psychedelic period was very psychedelic.
Did they ever finally admit that was LSD? Well, it's not LSD. It's yeah, okay. Whatever you guys
No.
say. Come on, man.
Well, looking at what they played with live, and they played some big stadiums. I mean, look what they brought us to Shea
Yeah.
Stadium.
Yeah, I know.
Not much.
No.
Not to mention the noise.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses did a pretty good Beatles cover.
Yeah, they did. Live and Let Die.
Yeah.
What's up, Edwin?
Motley Crue did Helter Skelter.
That's one of my
Yeah,
favorite
there's been
Beatles
some
tunes.
really
Helter
great
Skelter.
covers of Beatles songs.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Here comes old Flat Top. He came grooving up slowly. I can remember my brother when I was a little kid. My brother singing along to the radio to that song.
I mean, we all know it. Like, I mean,
Yep.
you know.
It's part. Yeah. It's part of your life.
Yeah. We grew up hearing stuff like, whether you wanted to hear that or not, you heard it and you knew it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You heard it everywhere, and you knew it right away, just like you said. You know. There's no questioning it. Back in the USSR too, the video, it starts with the jet, with the plane coming in. You know.
When I got into Queensryche, Jet City Woman came out, and we don't have to go down that path. I love that fucking man. I love that man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot of good covers. The Live and Let Die really does stand out.
Yeah.
You know. With me, it does. Yeah.
That was a great James Bond movie too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a Roger Moore one, I think.
Yeah, it was. Man.
He was.
Yeah.
I love
I'll be right back.
James
guys.
Bond movies. Okay.
I'll be right
Yeah, I
back.
love James Bond movies, and I don't know who the new one's going to be, but the last Daniel Craig one was pretty good. But it's that's one franchise that they can keep doing, and it gets really good. So Sean Connery was good, but I mean I grew up with a Roger Moore Bond, you know, and then some of the Pierce Brosnan ones were okay, but Daniel Craig I really like. So I mean, Roger Moore and Daniel Craig are my two favorites. You know,
Pierce I accepted Pierce.
yeah, he did
I
good.
grew up in the, obviously, Sean Connery was our original.
Yeah, there was one guy before him, right? George Lazenby was the first. He only did one, and then
And you know what? He's completely off my radar, Brennan.
yeah. So he did one, and then Sean Connery. I forget how many he did, and then Roger Moore did a ton. Then
And he was
Pierce
my
did
guy.
some.
Moore was
Yeah.
my whole,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember seeing Moonraker in the theater. It's
Me
just
too.
with Richard Keel, with the metal teeth. That was
Yeah,
so
man.
awesome.
Well, vicious did he look with those teeth, dude?
Yeah, but Roger Moore was. I just read an interview or an article where he was interviewed, and he was saying the reason he got out. He was like in his 50s, I think, when he was doing it. He said the reason he got out was he started to feel creepy because some of the Bond girls were like in their 20s, and he's like they were as young as my granddaughters, and he said I just couldn't do it anymore. So it was like it was like I get it, So it's
funny talk about Richard Keel. I'm having flashbacks of him chasing Shooter McGavin off the green after into the. Get back here! Stand, hold still. Stop.
What about Longest Yard? Remember Longest Yard?
Oh
He's
yeah,
there,
dude.
I think I broke his fucking neck.
Yeah. My goodness, what an awesome scene. Or was it not Josie? Was it Josie Wales?
I don't. He was in one of those, but I don't remember which one. But yeah, he was.
No, it was. Oh, geez. Okay.
But
Coming
there's.
back. I'm
He
coming
was
back.
in a Clint Eastwood movie, yeah. But
I like the Happy Gilmore when
yeah,
the
yeah. That's what we were
best,
talking. That's what we were talking
yeah.
about. We shoot her from cabin. But man, yeah, I could watch those movies over and over again, and they just don't get old, you know. They never
Hey,
get
a
old.
shout out Holly Lewis
Hey,
in the
Holly.
chat. Love you, sweetheart. Joe Wentz, right
Joe,
there,
what's
brother.
up, bro?
Hey,
Good to
Joe,
see
hey,
you,
Holly.
brother.
Edwin Crane's here. Hey, Edwin.
Yep.
High Plains Drifter. That's the one where he's in
Okay.
there and he takes a sledgehammer and he hits that huge boulder in the middle of the little stream.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, Lord.
You had to say Richard Keel. It's all your fault, Brendan.
I know it is. I grew up with all that stuff, just like you. You know, watching movies, MTV movies, and all stuff. I was a latchkey kid. That's what I had. So that was
Oh,
my
yeah.
child. That was my upbringing. You know.
Excellent.
So-
Excellent.
But yeah, it's great. It's just so great.
Right
I hope
on.
everybody's gonna have a good holiday and enjoying themselves. It's we're coming back out of last couple of years have been kind of shitty for a lot of people. Things seem to be coming back around and everything. I hope everyone's gonna have a really good Christmas, you guys.
Yeah.
I wish you guys. We wish you all the best from here, you guys.
Nice to see Joe Wentz in the chat there. We're
Oh yeah.
looking forward to New Year's Eve. Fruitcake Tony's Games Rockin' Eve. Joe Wentz will be playing live
So
with
looking
us.
forward to that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
gonna be awesome, man. I can't
Yep.
wait for that. Get your
Yeah.
fingers all limbered up there, Joe, because you're gonna be playing for a while.
That's it.
That is going to be a fun night. And
I'm making popcorn, dude.
All right.
what we're going to do is New Year's Eve, you'll see all of us. There'll be no band subject, but we're going to have extra panelists. We're going to invite the winners from our Halenville Lost Year-End contest to join us here on the panel on Show Me Your Pick night on New Year's Eve.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's Holly and Gretch Zeppelin so far
Oh, nice.
who are in, and we'll take 2 more winners next week and the week after.
Okay.
Hark. You know what that sound is?
Edwin Crane in the chat too, you guys. Right there.
Yep. It's trivia time.
It is trivia time.
Play it, Jay. Yeah, we got some good questions lined up for you. Let's show you what we're gonna give you tonight. All right.
Show them what they're gonna win, T. Show them what they're gonna win.
Yeah, we're gonna play for a cool George Harrison pick right there.
That's very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, we got 10 questions lined up.
I want some pumpkin pie. I didn't get any for Thanksgiving.
I
Must be
want
some
some all the time. Doesn't
man.
matter if Thanksgiving or not.
I know, but I didn't
Yeah,
get any.
man. We're going to play 10-shot rock and roll trivia right here. There's 10 questions. Brendan will keep score and be the judge. And
Yeah.
whoever has the most correct after 10 will win that George Harrison guitar pick. There's an email address down below, trivia winners email. Hit me up your name and address, and I'll mail you that George Harrison guitar pick out, along with a few of these babes, Charles Green.
I actually hit our guy back up today, and I'm getting some picks made.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Right on, Greg.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mr. Greg.
We'll
Legend picks.
slide you a
Legend
couple
picks,
of these as well.
I need
And
some I need some
as
Charles
Charles
Green picks.
says, all these, except the George Harrison, but all of these
Right.
are made by Greg at Legend Picks. So let's before
Well,
we
how do
march.
you know the George Harrison one wasn't?
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
He might
So-
already
He's
be.
made picks for everybody.
Yes, he has. So Greg
Lot of
at Legend Picks has made picks for all of these people and more, and he's made them for us.
Yep.
And they're fine. And he is a great dude and does great work. And
Good friend of the show.
yeah, so
Yep.
hit Greg up. Yeah, he makes fine picks. Let's find these questions, guys. Let's see here. 10-shot rock and roll trivia. Yeah. Here we go. All right.
So Charles Dog wants to play.
Yeah,
Percy, is that you?
one of the pit bulls. I love dogs. I swear to God, little 80-pound
I
baby
thought
over
it was
here
mine.
having a dream. He's kicking and chasing something
yeah,
and sleeping, barking.
I love when they do
Yeah,
that.
his name's Kelso.
Nice.
He's absolutely vicious.
Kelso.
Just sweetest baby dog you've ever seen, man. It's wonderful. Anyway, I love dogs.
Is it Kelso after Kelso from the 70s show?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Don't go in Charles Green backyard.
All right, let's get
You know him. He
Proceed
loves. He's the
cautiously.
sweetest damn thing you've ever seen. You just gotta know him. He's a family dog, dude.
All right. Okay, so we got some good questions lined up. Let's get into it. Are you ready, type? Time tight,
luck, you
kid.
guys.
George Harrison pick and a little prize pick pack. You know,
Good
we
luck.
always hook you up here.
Hey, real quick, 7/8 in the chat.
Jay,
Good to
what's
see
up,
you,
dude?
Jay. Right on, brother.
What's up, Jay?
Jay, nice to see you, bro. Love to Ellie. Rock on, bro. Nice to hear good news, bro.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
dude.
I'm ready.
Cool.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Love to Ellie. Right on. Let's get into it. Hang around, Jay.
Rock and roll, man.
Yeah, here we go.
Rock and
Question
roll.
number one.
Yes,
The last
rock and roll.
George Harrison album was released a year after his passing and 15 years since his previous. What's the title of this album?
I'll be right back.
I get that song in my head. I still think we got to do a riff challenge for that, T.
Nope.
Nope, not Dark Horse. Jay Turner.
Yep.
Jay
Yep,
Turner is in.
Let me get it over there. Jay Turner with Brainwashed.
Jay on the board. Right on.
Jay
Good
Turner.
job, sir.
Mark.
Good job.
Good job.
All right.
So we are.
We got
Dana,
Jay
New
Turner
Jersey was right
Yep.
behind him.
right behind
Oh,
him.
Jay. Okay. All
Excuse me?
right. Yeah, Dan. Watch for Dan. Watch for all of them. Strong.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to question 2. Here we go. Complete the next line of the song. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night.
No humming.
Jay
Yeah.
Turner.
Jay Turner again. Holy cow. And then Paulie Walnut's right
Boom.
behind him.
Yep. Wait. It's got to pop up over here. Right there.
Yep. Nice.
I should be sleeping like a log.
All
Nice,
right.
Jay.
Right on. So
They're all-
Jay's got 2. Jay's roaring.
Ah, man.
All right. So let me let me say this. We play this every Saturday night. There is a little delay between the StreamYard and YouTube, so therefore the chat order will differ. So we do this just for fun. We'll, thanks for being here. Thanks for playing.
Yes.
But yeah, but really, what us four see is the same,
ours
and
is,
it
ours
does
is the only chance
it does differ from the YouTube chat order. So yeah,
No,
with that
no,
said,
Jay, that's not what they sang.
Might be saying it out in their heads. That's
um,
funny.
so Jay is out to a 2-0 lead. We're going
Yeah.
to question number 3. Here
Number
we
3.
go. This Beatles single was their most selling.
I did not know that either. I did not know.
I'm right here, people.
Hi. Nope. No, good guess, Paulie, but no. How about no? How about no? No, Ed. Oh, love you too, Ed, but no. No, Sova. I don't know. I'm seeing Dan first, but Jay's
Are
in
you
there.
seeing Dan?
Well, Dan in New Jersey's got "She Loved You," and Jay Turner
okay. So then
"He Loves You."
All right. So then Jay went. Jay's got it because you're right.
Okay.
Jay's in. I didn't see that, Sandra. Thank you.
All right. You're the judge.
And I got one
She
eye.
loves
Come
there,
on, man.
there it
Well,
is.
I don't have my regular glasses on.
I'm teasing. It was close, very close.
It was very close.
I'm sure
Right.
he probably was just probably a typo, and now he's thinking, "God damn it!"
Could be, but unfortunately, it counts here.
It counts. Yeah,
Because,
right on,
yeah.
Jay. Jay, he's killing it.
He is, man. Strong out the gate, man. Holy
He
shit.
is killing it. Let's see. So that was question number 3, and Jay is 3 for 3. Do we need to reboot and start the show and invite you
Holy
all?
crap!
Come
dude.
on, guys.
I don't. Well, Jay Turner did say he's a Beatles guy, so
Oh, okay.
he's going to be
Yeah,
tough
well,
to
he
beat.
plays bass in a real badass band, but we don't have to go there
Yeah.
right now.
Not
He
yet.
does.
Yes, he does.
My
Hey,
goodness.
Janice.
Hey,
Janice.
Janice.
Hey,
It's
Janice.
time for number 4, Janice.
Yes, we are going to question 4, 10-shot rock and roll
Yeah.
trivia. Jay Turner is out to a 3-0 lead. He's killing these kids in the chat, Janice.
Somebody could have a sweet Cinderella story tonight. Come from
All right,
behind
it's
a woman's
still-
butt. Come on now.
Mm.
It is still anyone's game.
It is, and it's
So
going
let's
start,
go to
yeah.
question number 4.
Let's go to Foe.
All right. Complete the next line to this song.
So that's not a Beatles song, so I think
This
he
is
might.
not a Beatles
It
song.
might be tough.
I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real
Brian
Slim
Bouchard.
Brian Bouchard
Brian, Mr. Pick Hunter.
with,
Well
whoops,
played, Brian. Well played, bro.
Good job.
please stand up.
And Paulie right behind him.
Right on.
I don't know,
And
Polly.
Ed
Good
right
to see you,
behind him.
Brian.
Ed. Let's
Yep.
go.
Good
All
job.
right. So Brian's on the board with 1. Right on. All right. Going to question 5. All right. Here we go. Get
Here we go.
ready.
Ready.
We could go anywhere, right?
Ready.
Yep.
Yep.
And we will.
Still open.
Okay. All right.
Throw it.
So, this female country music superstar, considered to be one of the first to cross over from country to pop, she was killed in a plane crash in 1963.
Christopher
so-
Live Sova is
Take the
in.
decline.
CLS.
Well played, guys. Well played.
There it is. Sawa's on the board, bro. We're right
job.
on.
Good job. They're all in on it.
Okay. All
It's
right.
funny, Sandra. If you look in the comments in the private chat thing, they're all. If you look at their timestamps, they're all at the same time. So that's why it's tough. But yeah, so but Christopher was in first.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Right
was.
on.
What's the score now?
Okay.
The score is 3 J Turner, 1 Brian Bouchard, 1 Christopher Live Sawasova.
All right. So it's
All right.
3-1 to 1.
Yep.
So that was question 5, and that was about Patsy Cline.
Yep.
Well, this question number 6 is also about Patsy Cline.
Okay.
Name the song of hers that most people associate with. It's also her highest charting U.S. single.
Brian's in again.
Brian Bouchard.
Yep.
Where the hell is it? Right there. Crazy.
Boom.
Some people call me that for jumping in the water every
Bonus
February,
point
but
if you can
hey.
tell me
Oh
who
no,
wrote
you're
that
bona
song.
fide, brother. Certifiable, bro. Don't ever change, though.
Bonus point. Bonus point if you can tell me who wrote that.
Oh,
Mm.
I get no. Oh, Willie Nelson.
Nope.
Did Willie? Wasn't Willie?
Oh
Jeff
no, I
K
think it
said
was.
Willie.
Yeah, it was.
Jeff K said Willie. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I was.
Crazy.
That's
All
cool.
right.
That's very
Okay.
cool.
Where are we at, B? On
We
the
are
score?
at 3 J, 2 Brian Bouchard, 1 CLS. Christopher
All right.
Live.
It's becoming a. All right.
And one for
it's-
Jeff K because he told us who it was wrote by.
Yeah, and a half of one for Jeff K.
There you go.
We'll
Good
give
style.
one. We'll add Jeff K's got one. All right.
Oh, wait.
Okay. There we go.
All right, Chip's in
Right
there.
on. Okay. So we're going to question number 7. It's still anyone's game now, so if you haven't got any right yet, you can still win it outright. Boom.
You could
you
tie.
guys
just-
There could be a tie.
Could be.
Mhm.
Well, if you get the rest of these, you can win.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, 7. Here we are. Quiet Riot drummer Frankie Banali did the drumming on tour with this band from 1988 to 1991.
Yeah.
Come
Read the
on.
question
Come
carefully.
on now.
Oh, Dave
No
Z
hints
in.
for the kiddos.
Yep,
Dave Z
Dave
in. Dave Z's in.
Gotta pop
Dave's
it over
there.
here before I can highlight it. Dave Z with
Yep.
Wasp. Yep.
Very
Right
well played,
there.
Dave.
Good job, Dave.
Come on.
He played with a lot of bands.
Right there.
Nice.
You got to get your
All
years
right.
correct, you know.
Yeah.
He
Good job.
did.
Yeah, it's very
Right
good.
on.
All right.
Dave is on the board.
Dave's
All
on the
right.
board.
Very cool.
Okay.
Number 8.
8.
All right. Number 8. Here we go. We're getting deep here. Here we are. Number 8. Type the next line to the song. I guess I should have known by the way you parked your car sideways.
Man, I'm fighting the urge to hum that one. Ed. Oh no. What?
No?
I think Ed wants to say that, but I would say we give it to Ed.
What's
Because-
it say?
There, he corrected it though.
Yeah, Ed.
Okay, it says that it wouldn't latch, but then he corrected his spelling. But Brian
Yeah.
or Brendan's the ultimate judge, and he said let it go. So
Yeah, I would let it go because
Yeah.
know, he didn't mean to mistype that.
Yeah.
You know, that's you fat fingered
There
it,
you-
dude. It's
Yep,
all
there
good.
you go.
Right on. Yeah, that's right beside it. Right.
Little red golden. Yes, that's what it was.
Nice, nice.
Baby, much too fast. Right on, bro.
Nice job, Ed.
Ed is on.
Ed's on the board.
All right.
So Jay Turner's got 3, Brian's got 2, Christopher, Dave, Ed, and Jeff all won.
Going in
All right,
number
so
9.
we're getting really deep into it. So we're going to question number 9. Before we go really deep into question number 9, Brian, who's playing along, his
Yeah.
links are in the chat, and this book, Guitar Picks of Rock and Roll 2, you can get this in his store. He's got a lot of cool guitar picks and this book, and it is the Bible of the guitar pick world. So get it. So just wanted to mention that here.
Yeah.
Brian's links are always down in the description, so check him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Brian. Good to see you. Good luck. Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Here we are. Name this hard rock parody band's bass player who left in 2021.
Yeah, we want the player, not the band.
And we're looking for the stage name.
Right. Will we take that?
We'll take the real if it's first.
No, but will we
Okay,
take
yep,
just
yep.
But it has to be, you know,
Hip Metalworks
amongst
then?
either name.
Hip Metalworks? I
Hip
say.
with
Well
Lexi.
played,
Hip
bro.
Metal Works, right on.
Nice.
There you
Nice.
go. Yeah.
Whoops. And then Silva was right behind him.
Yeah.
Lexi Fox, yep. And
I
then
think his real name's Travis, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
don't
think.
know.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it is. Yeah.
he's a best. Come on.
Yeah. Right on.
Excellent.
Okay.
Derek
So
Small.
where
That's
are
a good
we
guess,
at?
Jeff. Jeff K had a good guess, but
What did
no,
he say?
didn't. He said Derek. What did he say? Where'd it go?
Derek Small.
Derek Smaller.
Derek Smalls. That's fucking great.
Lex Luger.
Spinal Tap.
That's Superman. Isn't it?
Yeah.
All
Lex
right.
Luthor. Lex Luger's a race.
Number
wrestler.
10.
Number
Here
10.
we go.
Number 10. We've made it to the dance.
No R2. We're not going there.
I don't have, while I'm doing these, I don't have the chat up, is why I keep asking questions.
Has Jay got 3 going into
Yes,
question
yeah.
number 10? Has anyone got 2?
Yeah,
What's our score?
Brian Bouchard's got 2. Jay's got 3. So
Okay.
Brian could tie it up,
We still got a game, guys.
and the rest have 1. There's like 1, 2. There's 4 or 5. 4 of them has got 1.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
So
Number
there you go.
10.
Good luck.
R2,
So,
R3. It is not Peter North.
Ah.
or Jessica Alba.
All right, here we go.
But so number 10 each week we call Know the Show. Yeah.
That's it.
So number 10, if you're in the lead of this and you kind of know the show, you might have an edge here. But we wish you good luck. This is going to be the decider.
Yep.
And I promise you,
This might take a minute even.
you cannot Google this,
It could. They keep.
dude.
All kinds of
stop it.
guesses coming in already.
Stop guessing.
I know. Wait till you gotta know the
You
question.
gotta wait till you hear the question.
All right.
If you
So,
get it right, it won't even count. You'll
We're
be
gonna dock you a
disqualified.
point. We're gonna dock you a point.
that's right. All right. Here we go.
No good for you.
Question number 10 is
Come back, wouldn't you?
coming at you live right now, right
now.
there. This person gets to be the first guitar player each day to play each show on the upcoming Def Leppard Motley Crue Alice Cooper 2023 tour, and is also a personal friend of Sandra's. Name this guitar player.
Not Nita Strauss.
Nope.
Nope.
That would be nice.
That'd
I
be
love
cool.
her.
She is cool. No, it's not Ricky Rocket. He's not a guitar player.
No. No, it's not Ricky Stars. It's not Ace
No.
Frehley.
No.
And the clues are built into the question. Read the question.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't actually think Ricky would take
It's
that.
It's not John 5. No, it's not John 5.
No, it's not.
All
Nita,
right, so
although I
this
would love
person
to be
gets
her
to
friend.
be the first guitar player to walk out on
It's not
on the
Orianthi,
stage and play each day with
it's
that
not Juan
lineup.
Cinco.
So who you think the first band is? And come on.
No, it's not Vince Neil. It's not Orianthi. It's not Juan Cinco.
Nope.
It's not Tech.
Not
Come on.
not Tommy
I
Henry.
want to say something, but I'm just going to shut up. Just like that.
Top Jimmy. No, it's
Anything
not
I
Wolf
say could
or
be a
Vivian.
potential hint. And so
Yeah.
I
They're
don't
great guesses, so just keep them
They're
coming.
really good guesses, but it's
Really
not.
good guesses.
Oh, Hip Metal Works.
Hip Metal Works. Right there. Boom. Kane Roberts.
I saw Nita Strauss up there a couple of times. They were in the ballpark, but you got to remember, she just left.
Yeah.
She just left.
Kane Roberts.
Kane
What a
Roberts.
badass. Holy
So
shit.
Kane Roberts. So Hip Metal Works is on the. What's the final score?
So Jay Turner wins with 3. Brian and Hip Metal Works both have 2, and Christopher, Dave Z, Ed, and Jeff have 1. So
Wow.
good
Right
job,
on.
guys. Good job, guys.
Super cool.
So Jay Turner scores.
That's good,
the
too,
George
'cause
Harrison pick.
That's good because Jay's a Beatles guy, and now he's got a Beatles pick.
Nice.
Awesome. Congrats.
Right on, Jay.
That's so cool.
Well played, dude.
Thanks for stopping by, Janice. See you later.
Love you, Janice.
Yep, good to
Thanks,
see you,
Janice.
Janice. Yeah, so let me I'm gonna change views here. Let me change views here. So in the past couple of weeks, I've showed you a couple of new Kane Roberts picks, but this is the third new Kane Roberts pick from this tour that I've.
That's cool.
This is a great pick.
Do this. Yeah.
That is a cool pick.
Check that out, Jay. How cool is that pick, bro?
That is awesome.
Yeah, so this is the. I haven't seen any more versions, but yeah, that's the latest of the Kane Roberts. Let me get out of here.
Love those.
Like,
Click your mute and unmute a few times, Tony. Probably like 3 times. One more.
all right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay, so speaking of Kane Roberts, if they should already be down in the description. If they're not, they'll be there at show's end. But Sandra has a couple of very cool Kane Roberts videos on her channel. We're going to put the links down. Now, she had Kane live on her show, and there's the link for
That
that.
show right there, Communication Breakdown. That's the link for the interview that Gary and I did with him. And then here is a little, like the mini bio docs that I do on my series, A Guitar Story. I did one on Kane, so you can hit that link too if you want. And thanks, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
And they are awesome. That evening spent with Kane Roberts with Sandra and Gary
So much
is
fun.
a must watch. So go check it out. Yeah.
He's a blast. He is.
That's so cool.
He's a cool dude.
That is so cool. Hey, by the way, Jay Turner, from the last show, I noticed it when I was watching the replay. I noticed that you had put in the chat, and I'm so sorry I missed it, that you had just gotten back from doing a one-on-one bass lesson with Billy frickin' Sheehan. And I think that is so badass, bro. So I just wanted to give you a shout out. I meant to give you a shout out I would have given you a shout out on the show had I seen it. But I would love to hear
That is cool.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
I can't wait to go see them jam, bro. That's gonna be great, man. Mean Street. We're gonna catch it.
I might actually see the winery dogs in February. Billy Sheehan and
Oh,
Portnoy.
dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, they're going to be
so
playing
cool.
Connecticut. So they just came out with a new single.
Yeah, awesome. Jay, I can't wait to talk to you, bro, to hear how the time with Billy Sheehan went, man. That's so awesome.
Cool.
God,
that is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
He's such a cool guy.
Yeah, that is that's cool, man.
You know, guys, I hate to say this, but I'm on dog detail right now, and I think I'm going to have to take these dogs out.
That's all right.
They're like running my whole life right now. I have no control over anything. I feel so helpless.
We got you.
I'm going to shoot out and do this. It shouldn't take me super long. And you guys should be going for a little bit. So I'm going to do this and get it over with.
All right, bro.
Right on, man.
No worry. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Cool. So, dude, you gonna getting ready for this ice jump?
Yeah.
Here after New Year's.
Yeah, take my garbage out and shorts and stuff. Just wear shorts and a t-shirt all the time here. Go outside, shovel snow.
Now you've worn costumes in years past. Is there anything?
Yeah, I should probably.
For this year?
I don't know. I usually leave that up to Meg. She usually is the costume person. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should put all those pictures together so you can kind of show them. But the first couple I had a inflatable little inflatable turtle thing, which he's deflated now. I've worn a tutu. I've worn tights. I've worn a weird head, like a fake head thing. So yeah, I've worn all kinds of stuff. But
I mean, how? Fun. Yeah, I mean, how cool can you be jumping in a frozen lake?
There is a contest, a costume contest every year too. So people do dress up with some funny stuff. There was a guy who had a prosthetic leg, and he actually dressed up as a pirate, and he's got a wooden leg, like a peg leg prosthetic that he wears. Yeah. Freaking great.
Oh wow!
So he dressed up as a pirate. We had a guy dressed up as his team. He dressed up as a bowling ball, and people on his team dressed up as pins, and they all jumped in. So yeah, but it's fun. You get people are pretty creative.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, I mean that's not too far off, really. So that picture.
Looking at the calendar, I'm gonna be. When we go live, I'm going to be here rehabbing.
Yeah, that's right.
After hip surgery. So,
that is right.
Yeah.
So
that'll be shortly after.
When is that? When is the surgery date?
The 6th of February. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, you'll be rehabbing. That'll be nice. You know what would be good for that, right? Like ice cold water would be really good for the rehab. So
hot? No.
You want to come on
no.
up? You sure?
I'd come up there. Sure, I'd love to do that, but no, not jumping in.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Maybe 1 year. Maybe I'll talk you into it.
No, I'm
probably not.
As cold-natured as I am.
No. Dave Z said the best rehab will be at the machine shop. That would be cool. I'd love to go to a show there. And thank you, Dave, for the pictures of the guitar I built for Mr. Zink there. Those were great. I had a blast building that thing. It looks like he liked it. So
is that all done? Is he
Oh, he gave it
Already
to him
got it?
today. Yeah, he gave it to him today. Put pictures up on Facebook. So
Okay.
of
Well,
him giving it to him, and
let me
so
find that
you could
real
probably
quick.
find it and share the
Let me
screen.
find. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let me find. Um. Yeah.
So that's cool. So he's gonna hang it, right? Did he play it, Dave? Did he plug it in at all, or no? Did you play it? Because I know you said you wanted to play it. No.
All right.
But that's funny. Oh, you did?
I'm not
Good.
seeing it.
Good.
There it is. There it is.
See, I sent him a bunch of pictures as I was building it, and so we put those up. And then the last few is of him with Kevin Zink playing it. What'd you think, Dave? It's kind of weird. 3 strings is a little bit weird for regular guitar players, right? But it's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun.
Oh wow. Yeah. Let me show this. These are cool, man.
Yeah, share your screen. Give it a show.
Let me get back to the first. There it is. Hang on. Yeah, this is cool. All right, kids, check this out. So Brendan made this for Dave Z, and Dave gave this to the owner of the machine shop.
Did you say he was going to hang it in the green room? I think he said somewhere near there where all the bands could see it. That's fucking cool. That is cool. If John 5 ever comes there, point it out. Say, hey, John will know. He's got 2 of mine.
All right.
Yeah, so that's I started out. That's the fretboard, and he wanted it to say Mayor Zink because I guess that's what they call him around there. So that was not easy putting those letters on, trying to get them to line up.
Yeah.
So and you
Right
keep
on.
clicking through there, just other parts of the build. That's the neck and the headstock before I carved it out.
Nice.
So, yeah. So
All
let that
right.
sit, and then that's the carved neck.
So
and headstock.
You made a nice Wolfgang style headstock,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah, put my own little
Again,
twist on it.
That's cool.
But yeah, did that. And then next one is that's just I dry fit it all together to see how it started to look. Stickers is laying on there, it wasn't stuck on yet. So there's a stained portion, stained the neck, drilled the holes for the tuning pegs. So Ed's got a question, and that's with the sticker on, and it pretty much fitted. So I use a 44 34 24 or 46 36 26. So and I tune it GDG, but you can tune it EBE. I either use those 2 tunings, GDG or EBE, for open tuning and power chords. Sounds the best to me.
Yeah.
But you can tune it really any way you want. Close. There's a close up. I had those stickers made, and they came out really nice. So I actually have a couple extra. So
cool.
I told Dave he's got to send one to Sal or give one to Sal when he sees him. So that'll be cool. And then that's the finished product.
Right on, dude.
Right there. So it turned out really nice. Turned out nice. I played it. Sounded good. Tuned it up. Yep.
Nice.
And then I think there's Dave handing it to the mayor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So cool.
That's badass too.
I have to add that to my my book. I'm trying to have people take pictures with the ones I build for them.
That's cool.
So Tony's You got to give me a couple of pictures. Sandra needs to send me a picture. Charles needs to send me a picture.
All right.
I already have my picture with John 5, so let's have that one.
I wish you could have seen my son just putting me to freaking shame on your
nice.
cigar box guitar that you built me, Brendan. I
Cool.
think I told the story. You weren't on the show. It was on Halenville, and I just happened to like walk up to my bedroom door, and he had it plugged into a dual rig, high gain, the whole 9 yards.
They sound good through high gain, doesn't it?
Shit,
Yeah,
dude! It was thunder, bro. And
those little pickups sound great, man.
Oh, dude! The thing that just cracked me up is he was just playing with it, and then he got into it for like 15 minutes.
Nice.
It had his attention, man. He was like walked into this thing, and he really cool, Brendan. Really freaking cool, bro. Really cool.
I enjoy it, man. I really enjoy making them. Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Yeah. Sweet, dude. Nice.
Cool.
Right on, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a chili.
That is nice. Let's see here. I'm trying to get over.
What do you got coming up, Halenville this week?
Yeah, I got some coolness coming up on Halenville.
What you got?
Let me show. Where am I at here? Yeah, there we are. All right, that's where I want to be. All right, so let me remind everyone that here on Show Me Your Pick. Oh, hang on, goodness. All right. Here on, there it is. You can see that?
Yep.
Yep.
So we have a fan page on Facebook, and the links are down below. And it's a lot of cool stuff here, a lot of guitar pick stuff, past episodes of Show Me Your Pick.
Mr. Hosford.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
A lot of cool stuff over here. So go over, hit the link, and hit the like after you get there, and follow Show Me Your Pick Facebook fan page.
Yeah, definitely go do that.
Yeah, and that is always there and up and active and updated. So, yeah. Yeah. But you mentioned Halenville. So we do a cool show on Wednesday where we talk all things Van Halen. Yeah.
Look at Tommy. I swear I love that. I love that. Ed, you are awesome, dude. You're awesome.
Yeah. And this week over there, our good friend Keith Campbell, this week had lunch with Steve Rosen and spent the day with him. And Keith is going to be on board here Wednesday talking about that day, and that was, I think, Friday. Yeah.
Excellent. I can't wait to hear this.
So this is Wednesday upcoming. Yeah. And while we're over there at Talking Van Halen on Wednesday, we're right slam dam in the middle of a contest running the whole month of December, where we're taking all the winners from December the 7th and the 14th have already been won. Holly Lewis and Gretsch Zeppelin. And this Wednesday, the 21st and 28th, we'll take those winners, and they will be the winners of our Lost Year in contest on the Wednesday show. Yep.
Cool.
And those cats will be invited to a private backstage bash right here in the Halenville Live studios. We'll have a special guest. We'll do trivia, and we're giving away some really hefty prizes, Van Halen style prizes, at the backstage bash. And there is a surprise special guest. Don't forget, and you'll really dig it. But some really cool stuff leaving here. You want to be one of these winners, man.
Yeah, man.
You want to be one of the winners, dude. Look.
Yeah, you do.
You know. But that's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be.
The Halenville Live Lost Year in Contest 2022. And those 4 winners will be invited to be on the panel here on New Year's Eve the following night, if we're all in any kind of shape to do so.
We'll see.
Will remain to be seen, Charles. What do you think?
We're going to give it a shot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. 2 parties in 2 days.
I've done worse. Just not recently. Not recently.
Just not recently. Yeah. But that is, as we approach Christmas and the week after, and like we say, there will be no Show Me Your Pick next Saturday night, Christmas Eve. So we wish all of you a very Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And we will see you before New Year's.
Yes.
Very big, exciting New Year's happening here. But Merry Christmas. We'll leave that vacant on next week's calendar. We'll send you a nice Christmas card along the way on our socials from all of us. But yeah.
No, we'll still get to see everybody one more time on Halenville Live before Christmas, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
This is true. Once or twice. Let's see. Once. Yeah, one more time. So we'll see you guys this Wednesday with Keith Campbell talking about his day with Steve Rosen right
That's
there.
That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
All righty.
Absolutely.
Cool. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure. Hope your holiday season is sweet. Make extra pies and cakes this year.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the motto. Yeah. There we
Hope
go.
Santa brings you everything.
Extra sweets.
Greg Zeppelin was talking about pumpkin pie earlier, way earlier, and I am still thinking about it.
I want some pumpkin pie right now.
Yeah. Jay Turner, congratulations. 10-shot rock and roll trivia winner for tonight. We'll give him another. Right on, Jay. Merry Christmas, bro. Can't wait to talk to you, dude. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
All right. We're going to head on out of here. Happy Saturday. Let's all, everybody in the chat, here's what we're going to do. Go over, if you would, to, it's the 5150 show. Andrew is live. He's doing his Christmas show. Let's all go over there together and type in his chat, Fruitcake Tony Raid, or FCT Raid.
Yep.
Just like that. FCT Raid.
Yeah.
And we'll all meet over there. Go check out Andrew. He's in the middle of his Christmas show. We'll check it out. Thanks for being here. We love you. We'll see you next week, right? No, we'll see you New Year's right
We'll see you
here.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
That's
We
exactly
will
right.
see you New Year's. That's right.
Are we gonna do
All right.
the more thing?
Peace
Okay.
out. A big one for him. Let's do it. Mwah.
Marvelous.
Fatality.
Eh.
I don't like where this is going.
I like turtles.
Me too. Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni with the chicken strips.